Big news has now arrived on Gunners. You want to know all the details, so follow me until the end of the video. But first, if you are in love with Arsenal, show your love and subscribe to THE channel now and turn on notifications. Here we post daily news and behind the scenes of the biggest club in THE Premier League, Arsenal. Thank you. The Arsenal closely monitors Nico Williams for weeks as they seek to add another talented winger to their team. While the Gunners currently benefit from the performances of Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli on the wings, top clubs often seek additional options in every position, and Williams is seen as an excellent potential addition. The 21-year-old Spaniard has been in excellent form for Athletic Bilbao, establishing himself as one of the top young players. Being a regular starter for the Spanish national team, there is a possibility of him being included in the squad for Euro 2024. Despite having recently signed a new contract, which made it challenging for Arsenal to secure his signature, the competition has intensified. The Sun reports that Chelsea is now interested in adding him to their squad at the end of this season, presenting a competitive challenge for Arsenal in the pursuit of Williams. Williams is an exciting winger and may need to be convinced to leave his current club, as his brother has spent his entire career at Bilbao. Matteo Guendouzi reflects on his departure from Arsenal and gives credit to Mikel Arteta. Former Gunners midfielder speaks about his exit from Emirates Stadium 4 years ago. Matteo Guendouzi insisted he has no regrets about his time at Arsenal. The Frenchman arrived in the summer of 2018 from Lorient and impressed during Unai Emery's tenure at the club. However, when Mikel Arteta took over as manager in 2019, despite a decent start, the duo would clash. Ultimately, this resulted in Guendouzi being frozen out and not even involved in most matchday squads after the project restart, following the return of football from COVID in 2020. Guendouzi would be loaned to Hertha Berlin before securing a move to Marseille the following season. Despite the bitter end to his time at Arsenal, the Frenchman insisted that little would change. "I don't regret what I did at Arsenal," he told The Athletic. "I was 19 and played 85 games in 2 years. 85 games for a big club like Arsenal is a lot. I tried to give my best for the club. In my first season, we finished 5th, just 1 point behind the Champions League spots, and lost in the Europa League final. When you finish 5th in England, it's like finishing 2nd or 3rd in other leagues. The following season we won the FA Cup. I was very young, played a lot, and was very happy about it. I learned a lot from great players. Mesut Ozil was the best, an amazing player with the ball. He sees things you'd never see in your life. I was lucky to work with Unai Emery. He was an incredible coach. He is doing an excellent job at Aston Villa now. He gave me confidence to play, so I was very lucky to work with him. The last 6 months of my second season were not perfect because I didn't play much, unlike the first year." Guendouzi's friction with Arteta began after an incident during a mid-season training camp in the Middle East, but came to a head after Arsenal's 2-1 defeat to Brighton in June 2020. Following Brighton's late winner, Guendouzi confronted Neal Maupay, grabbing the Brighton forward by the throat. This would be the midfielder's last appearance in an Arsenal shirt, yet he once again doesn't seem to regret his actions. "A lot of things can happen on the field, and sometimes some players say things you don't accept, and that's why we had some issues when we played this game against Brighton," he said. "I'm just focused on the future." Despite the tense relationship, Guendouzi is still willing to praise the work Arteta has done at Arsenal and admits he only wants good things for the club. "I didn't work a lot with Arteta, I only had 6 months," said the now Lazio midfielder. "I was 19, so I was learning every day. I wouldn't make the same mistakes I made when I was 19. But in football, every day you learn, and mistakes are part of football. Mistakes are part of life. You become a better man and a better player with mistakes. For me, it was a very good club because I played a lot. Arteta is doing a very good job at Arsenal, they are fighting for the title, they are a very good team, and he is doing incredible things. I hope they win a trophy because Arsenal is a big club. I wish them the best." Viktor Gyökeres has emerged as a significant transfer target for Arsenal in recent weeks, as the Gunners continue their search for new forwards. Mikel Arteta's team aims to acquire a striker at the end of this season, with several names linked to the club. The Gunners are working behind the scenes, and previous high-profile targets, such as Ivan Toney and Victor Osimhen, have been overshadowed by Gyökeres. In his debut season at Sporting Club, the Swede has shone, making a significant impact, and there are indications that this could be his only season at the club. Sporting Club resisted losing him during the January transfer window, insisting that any club wishing to sign him must pay his €100 million release clause. However, a report from Sport Witness has given Arsenal a boost if they are genuinely interested in signing the Swedish forward. The report suggests that Sporting would be willing to accept a fee below his release clause in the summer and would be open to negotiations. Gyökeres is getting too hot to ignore, and this means we have several options of strikers we can bring in. We need to make sure we are bringing in the right man and trust that the board will make the best choice. FC Porto is carefully preparing for the upcoming match against Arsenal in London. Over the weekend, they secured a notable 5-0 victory over their rival Benfica. However, after defeating Arsenal, they felt they didn't receive the deserved credit for employing effective strategies to secure the win against Mikel Arteta's team. The recent victory against Benfica is considered a significant statement. Yet, some sectors of the Portuguese media suggested that the triumph was due to Benfica's poor performance. This did not sit well with their manager Sergio Conceição, who said, as quoted by Sport Witness, "Arsenal was also very weak. But they hadn't lost in I don't know how many games and had already thrashed others in the Premier League. They will probably say that Benfica was very bad, but credit must be given to the players and the work each one did, within a very strong organisation of FC Porto. Porto seems to be gearing up well for the second leg of our match, but we must win because we are playing at home. It will be a tough game for us, but with the support of the Emirates, the players should take us to the limit." And if you follow our channel, you already know that we are bringing the most exclusive news to the forefront every day, and if you are new here, don't miss out and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. Thank you.